So Salamat Pagi. So we're doing a run this morning. Rita went yesterday and did 21. I've not been well for about 3 days, so it wasn't really good to run. So I picked up a bug, so I decided not to run. But we're going to run today. Running as always, we're later than we planned. So we're walking to the station this time. I've not done that yet. So it's about 1 kilometre. Then we'll get a train to Bogor. And then I'll run. Rita's going to either do a very slow run or a walk. Because she did 21k yesterday. She wanted to get 3 hours in her legs, which she did, which is great. So it wasn't a fast pace, but it was all about the distance, which is good. So I'm just walking through these back streets. Not many boules come through here, so I'm getting a lot of looks and a lot of smiles and a lot of hellos, which is great. But it is strange sometimes, but I understand why. But anyway, I think I know where we are, so I think we take the next left, or Kiri as it is in local language. So it's quite a nice little walk. I guess it's some people's little vegetables. We call them allotments in the UK, but growing their own fruit and veg and stuff like that. So it's a beautiful day. Sun's out. It's not overly hot, which is great, which is what I like about this area. So we found a shortcut to the station. But you have to go through the side gate, which is only open at certain times. So if we go later, then it's at least another half a k more, if not more than that. So that's why we have to get the grab bikes. So we're walking this morning, which is nice. And we'll probably walk back from the station afterwards. But let's see. So motorbikes in this part of the world, certainly Indonesia, Thailand, Cambodia for what I saw, Vietnam. It's the preferred transport, you know, so everyone will get a taxi, but get a motorbike because it's cheap, you know. Is it safe? Yeah, ish. So I start my run, it's about 8:15. It's a little bit cold here for what I'm used to. A lot of people about walking, running. It's already good, it's already walked probably about 2.5k already to the station and from the station to here. So this is like a circuit. I forget how far it is around now. About 4k I think each lap. So it's quite safe because you're not crossing any roads as such. So we just run round there. Rita's going to run or walk. I think possibly walk. She did that run yesterday. So I feel okay at the moment. So I've not been well for about 3 days. So hopefully I'll see how it goes. As per usual, I've got no set time or distance. See how it goes, yeah? Just about getting those K's in the legs, yeah? So that's the first 5k done. In about just under 550k, which for me is fast, yeah? Because I'm really only training for full marathons now, so my full marathon pace would generally be aimed to finish in 7.5 minutes, which is what I done in about that I think it was in Cambodia. That get me in about 5:25 roughly, maybe 5:20. But as I said before, I'll start off with a 7k pace. This works for me, maybe not everybody. I get as many k's in the bank as I can. So today, I wanted to push myself a bit, you know, really get speed work. So 6k to me is speed work. Yeah? I mean, there's a lot of runners here. One guy overtook me earlier, but yeah, he ran for about 500 metres, then he stopped, which is fine. I mean, his training is different than mine, I guess, but I'm running faster than most people here. Not that that means anything. Well, the guys with cameras out take it almost like it's a race, but it's not, so I don't know what it is. But taking pictures of me basically and other runners. Anyway, I'm going to walk for a little bit just to recover, because that, as I say, was for me was a fast 5k. Each loop's 4k, so just over, well, a loop and a k basically. The hills are good, they're up and down. Not banks, Kuala Lumpur type hills, but still hills which are good. Yeah, as I've always said, you get double money with a hill, you get a double workout, But and I'm very good at downhill anyway. So that loop, because I did more than a whole loop, the hills probably slightly favoured me. But anyway, I'll walk for a little bit, then I'll do a much slower 5k. So that's the second 5k done. I've done that at 7k pace. I can't do any more. I'm really struggling. I've been ill for 3 days. Yesterday I was ill most of the day. Monday I wasn't too bad, but Sunday was ill all day as well. So so whatever it is, 10k is enough for me today. I really feel it. I'm really struggling. So that last 5k was a much slower pace, but boy, it really killed me. So my next plan was to do another 5k at a much slower pace, but no. I do a bit of walking. I don't find Rena now. I do some walking with her. But that's my running finish today. So that's not bad. That's 10k, 5k at a much faster pace than I've been doing for a race. The second 5k again at a faster pace than I intend to finish the race. And I've already walked 2.5k. I'll probably walk another 3-4k today, maybe more. So it's good exercise, and it's not always about speed. It's not always about running. It's just about putting one foot in front of the other, and I need to respect my body. I'm nearly 62, yeah. Anyway, run, live, run, yeah. So I'm walking back to find my wife now. This is such a great place to run. As I say, it's slightly cold, It's not the weather I'm used to. There's a bit of a wind blowing. I even felt a little bit cold in KL when I've been running in the evening sometimes. So when you get a bit sweaty after a run, the temperature, you do feel the slight temperature drop, But this is definitely a great place to run here. Where I live is okay, but this is even cooler. So I like this bit here. I want to share this with you guys, yeah. So this is quite nice, yeah. Beautiful, eh? It's fairly clean. There is, like a lot of rivers here, there is a lot of rubbish in there, but it seems to accumulate around weirs and drain covers, so it looks a lot worse than what it actually is. But the water seems very clean and clear. Maybe locals can correct me on that, but it doesn't smell. It's moving, so it's obviously that makes a big difference to stagnant pools. But yeah, it's awesome. These flags are all left up from Independence Day, sort of like last weekend. It was the weekend before. Do you know what? I lose track of time now. Now I'm not working. It's I think it was last weekend. It's Independence from the Dutch, yeah. We were hoping to find something local, but there wasn't anything, and perhaps we should have gone into Jakarta. Maybe next year, if we're still here, we will do. Or if we're in Bali, we'll find somewhere there. Anyway, I think I can see my wife ahead now, so I'm going to join her for a bit of a walk. So I've really struggled from that. So I did the first 5k at, say, faster than normal, and then the second 5k, and I was going to run another 5k at a much slower pace, but I can't even walk. I have to keep stopping. I'm going all giddy and dizzy, and can't see properly. So I met up with Rena now, and she's giving me some sort of a sugary drink, which has helped. And I'm going to go and get a very sugary coffee now. But clearly, whatever I had, that bug I had, I'm still not convinced it wasn't a mild form of dengue, because the way I felt on the Sunday was how I felt when I had dengue. No temperature, but the body aches and everything else, the bad eyes hurting, everything, so maybe it was. I've been eaten alive here by mosquitoes anyway, so maybe. But, as I say, it's weird, because Sunday I felt really rough. Monday I was alright, I didn't feel 100%, but I felt okay. but I thought I wouldn't be going for a run. Yesterday I intended to go for a run, but I just felt so rough, bad diarrhea, really bad headache. This morning I felt okay, a slight headache, but not too bad. But you know, I've obviously still got it in my system, you know, and maybe it was a bit silly to go out today. But I did listen to my body, you know. I slowed down. I just did one lap of the, or just over a lap of the fast pace, and I did slow down. But now, you know, I had intended to walk another 5k, but that's not going to happen because I have to keep resting. You know. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, so as I try and rest and recover, ready to get enough energy to walk to the coffee place. Rena, tell me about your walk yesterday. Sorry, your run yesterday, because yesterday you came down here without me in the end because I wasn't well. And you did 21k, so tell us all about it, yeah?
Yeah, I came here. I like this city because it's green and it has also you can call a running track. Basically, it's just like surround the botanical garden. So many runners, many walkers, solo couples. It's good, it's nice. And yesterday, fortunately, I can have a very good weather. It's a windy, so I don't feel like tired, and I don't and I didn't have a sweat or something like that. Yeah.
So, okay, so what was your aim yesterday? Tell everyone what your aim was when you came here.
So I kind of did my full marathon training. So my aim was to run within reach 3 hours. Yeah, so I did it, and I was quite happy.
That's great because, as I've said many times, and I've told Rena, it's not always about pace. You know, getting distance in your legs is sometimes the key part. You know, because it teaches your legs to cope with that. You know, and I mean, so my running today wasn't. You know, it was the first 5k was well above my pace I've been doing for the marathon. But I did it to try and test my fitness, which is bad at the moment because of my illness. But yeah, so it's not always about that. But what we did on yesterday was awesome. I mean, she did 21k, you know, on her own, and I struggled to do 21k in training. I just can't do it. I could do it on the day, but not in training. But she pushed herself, and she ticked the goal of the 3 hours on her feet. No walking. It was right. It was slow, but it didn't matter. There was no walking involved. She kept a running pace for 3 hours, you know. And that's pretty good, yeah. That's more than most elite athletes do. You know, they do a marathon in 2 hours, yeah. So that's more than most of them do. But okay. So today you weren't going to run, Rena. So tell me what you've done today. How far have you done today, and how have you walked? Have you run what?
I just walked today. I think around 5.8 kilometers. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So did your legs feel anything from yesterday, or do you still feel fresh?
Actually, yeah. A bit. I felt something. I still feel something, especially on this. What do you call this area?
The side of the foot.
Yeah, the side of the foot. Because I did quite a lot of bomb down yesterday. So yeah, but it's okay. It's not. I mean, it's not even 24 hours after I started to walk. So yeah, it's fine.
Okay, because Rena's sort of tried a plan, which I don't agree with personally, and I've told her so. But she's got one pair of trainers that she wears normally. I'm not going to promote any makes on here. And she's bought another pair, and I don't really agree with it personally. And some people do that. Some people get these carbon-plated ones for training, and I think you should stay with the same trainer, you know, all the time. And you should run 500 miles, 800 k's should be roughly your measurement in a trainer. Now I don't measure it speed k for k, mile for mile, but I know when my trainers need replacing because I start to get knee pain and everything. I tend to stick with one brand the whole time. As I say, I'm not going to say what that is on here, but I tend to stick with one brand. But every now and then, every 2 or 3 shoes, I change to a different brand, and I change to a different brand at the moment, and it's okay. And really was using the same brand, but she's bought a completely different local brand, half the price. I don't agree, and I think maybe she might agree with me now. But let's see. I think you should wear the same trainer in training as what you're wearing in races, you know. Some people buy 2 pairs of trainers and wear them alternately. That's another option. But I'd forget which ones are which, so I wouldn't do that. But yeah, you know, you're talking about roughly wherever you go, £500. It's not £500. Sorry, 500 ringgits. You know, $600. Not six, sorry. I start again. Sorry, 500 ringgits, $120, $130, £100 now sterling. Wherever you are, 2 million Indian rupiah. That's sort of 10,000 rupees Indian. That's the sort of money you're spending on a pair of trainers, you know. And is that a lot of money? Well, no, it's not, because you're not paying any gym membership unless you want a gym as well. But that's all you really need, you know. That's the most important part. If you get the cheap trainers and the wrong trainers, then you're going to get injured. You're going to pack up running and say, well, I tried running once, but my knees got bad, you know. So you need to get the right trainers and get them fitted. You know, find out whether you're overpronate, underpronate, or I'm a neutral runner. It doesn't matter what you are what you are. You're not better or worse, but I'm a neutral, so I don't need any general support. So get the right shoe for you. It's important, you know. You can get away with it for years, but as you start to get older and do more mileage, you need the right shoe. So it's important to do that. But anyway, I'm going to attempt my walk now to get myself a coffee. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm still not 100%, but I'm feeling a bit better. But thank you very much. See you all soon. Terima kasih. Sampai jumpa lagi. Dan live run, yeah.